What's up, YouTube? It's your casual hardcore gamer, Carlos Valdosta, and I have the first episode of Pistol Whipped for Black Ops 2. Now, in the comments of a video a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago, when I had said that I was going to do this series, I told everybody, or I said, if you want to see an episode, or what type of gun on what map or what game mode, let me know. And the first response was B23R on free for all. I'm using the B23R. In fact, I'll put a image of the loadout that I'm using in the top right hand corner here, and you can see that I am using the B23R. I'm running Dead Silence and Awareness, which I forgot to change for this map. The reason for that is that I was trying to give myself every advantage possible in free-for-all. So I played a bunch of free-for-all games with the B23R. Most of them were terrible. Some were okay or decent, like I won them, but it wasn't fantastic. And then one was pretty crazy. I was like 4 kills away from a nuclear, and somebody threw a C4 and it randomly killed me and the guy that I was trying to kill. And so, but it was really good gameplay, and I destroyed the enemy team, or the other people I should say, because it was free for all. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this video. I loaded that bitch up in Sony Vegas, and I clipped out, the portions I didn't need and went back to watch it. And I almost fell asleep trying to watch my own gameplay. It was boring as hell. It was really campy. I didn't feel that way when I was playing it, but it was very campy. And basically what I was doing is I was just trying to use whatever tools I had to get an advantage over the enemies. So I had Dead Silence and Awareness. I was sound whoring a lot. I was waiting for people to run past me so I could shoot them from behind. I did everything I could to avoid a face-to-face confrontation with the enemies. And that led to a boring gameplay. I wanted something where, imagine somebody gave a pistol to Chuck Norris and a line of coke and said, here, snort this and go out and have some fun. That was what I was going after. And even though it seemed that way when I was playing that free-for-all game, it was not. It was terrible. This, on the other hand, is a little bit different. So it is kill confirmed. I'm running all non-lethal kill streaks, so UAV, counter UAV, orbital VSAT. I will say this. We went to time. We did win, but I think we were missing like 4 or 6 tags from winning. It's not the best score that I could have gotten in terms of kill versus death, but you're going to see at the end, I'm not going to spoil it, you're going to see at the end why I chose to use this video. Strategy on Nuketown for pistol only, it's usually not a good idea. If you're running in a full team, like I have played in a full team where everybody used a pistol, but we play the game the same way that we would play it if we were using regular guns. When I'm playing on a full team, if we're on Nuketown, we will try and force the enemy to swap spawns as much as possible. Now, normally you would think that's not good, like if your whole team ends up in the middle for some reason and they spawn on both sides and you get killed from behind. I mean, you're going to die no matter what. Nuketown's crazy. And it doesn't take too much to flip the spawns anyway, but it's at our advantage if we know that we're running back and forth and the spawns are going to flip, and the enemies don't know where they're going to spawn. If they can spawn behind the, if they spawn behind the red house versus the other house, it's a little. It's not that it's disorienting, but it does make it harder to adjust, and that's our goal when we're playing as a team. If I'm playing solo like this, what I do is I try to push as far forward I get to like the middle of the enemy house, where I can go upstairs, but I don't push any further than that. The problem is that in this game, I had bonehead teammates that were pushing as far back as possible and forcing the spawns to swap, which is not a big deal if you're playing as a full team, but when you're playing solo, it's kind of terrible. But it still worked out, fine. It's really kind of strange. When you're playing Kill Confirmed on Nuketown, when one team gets ahead of the other one, it's kind of like that. I don't know, it's weird. It's like the other team has the drive to not leave their side of the map. You would think that, well, maybe it's just safer I stay on this side of the map. The problem is that, you shoot people from a longer line of distance, but you can't pick up their tag because you don't want to leave the building, which makes it harder for you to leave the building, which makes it easier for an enemy team to spawn trap you, which is what happened in this game a couple times. I don't know. It's really strange that's what happens, but I guess it's just the way the map is. I've never been a really big fan of this map, and that's kind of one of the reasons why. So the game is winding down here. I did start the game like kind of in the middle, and fast forward a few parts for you. the purpose of me doing that is just because I didn't want to make a hugely long episode. If anybody wants to leave a comment below with a suggestion, I'm going to say that doing this in core is going to be kind of difficult. I just don't play core enough, and trying to play with the pistol only. I mean, I'll do it, and if I get an interesting gameplay, I'll use it. So make 2 suggestions. Give me the pistol or the gun. You can even give me the loadout if you want to, and tell me hardcore or core and what type of game mode, and I'll kind of pick and choose how I want to do it. But I want to bring something interesting. So I hope you enjoyed the game. As you can see, the score is completely one-sided in terms of in terms of me, I guess you can say. 15-26. They had 46 tag pickups, and the next highest person on our team had 11. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Peace out.